welcome to this week's live stream. How is everyone doing? I'm so sorry I'm a few minutes late. It's freezing cold here in the UK and I was just making a cup of tea to kind of warm me up. I don't know how well it'll go, but we'll see if it does the trick. So yeah, welcome to everybody and thank you for joining me for another weekly live stream. We've got so much to talk about today. As always, I'll be answering all of your questions, so get asking them in the comment section and I will get to them as soon as possible. But I want to start off by doing a few hellos, asking you guys how you are, what's going on in your world. So yeah, let me know. So let's start with a few hellos. We've got Jan, we've got Tom, Suzanne, Scott, great to see all of you. We've got Borneo, Nissa, we've got and then I was cut off because unfortunately, YouTube has not updated. So we'll do the hellos in a minute. We'll just go to a little bit of housekeeping just to say, for anyone that is new to the channel, welcome. These live streams we do every other weekend, usually on a Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time. And if you're watching from Australia, New Zealand, or anywhere that way, somewhere in the middle of the night. So send you extra love and yeah, give you an extra big love for the dedication there. You can ask anything you want at all. So ask any questions that you have, skincare related or otherwise, drop them in the chat. I go through those questions in the order that they come in. So yeah, ask away, ask anything that you would like. I want to say a big thank you to Tom, who is the usual sheriff in town today, who's the moderator. Couldn't do it without him, so just a big thank you to Tom for all the support and just for helping out on today's live stream. Now I'm going to very quickly reset this these comments so I can actually I can actually respond to comments. As always, the comments aren't actually appearing on the screen. So if you see me looking down, it's me looking at my phone because I have to read the comments off them. So I'm very sorry for that. So how is everyone doing? How are we keeping? What's new? What's going on in life? Let me know. So first off, we've got Tom, who says, looking forward to seeing everyone, but here quiet in the background. Yeah, sending lots and lots of love to Tom. As always, our moderator, a big thank you. Jan, great to see you, my love. Jan actually comes in with a quick question early on to say, I have one question. I'm loving the VT-PDRN shot, but I'm also trying to incorporate the Stratia rewind, but I find it a bit oily. Do you think I can mix them together as my last step? Yeah, if it's the PDRN one without the spicules, yes, you can absolutely combine that with your Stratia and it'd be fine. The one with the spicules probably wouldn't work to combine them, but the one without just the essence, you can absolutely combine them. Yeah, no problem at all. I think Jan said sorry for the spelling mistake. Got Married at First Sight in my head. Do you watch it? Do you know what? Married at First Sight is a bit of a guilty pleasure. If you haven't seen it already, don't start watching it. It's a lot to kind of process. That's all I'd say. An awful lot going on. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean the premise of the show is you get married before you actually know someone. Yeah, a lot of drama. Never seems to go well would be my summary of that show. I enjoy it for that reason, but it never seems to go well. Suzanne says, hello, how is everyone? Wonderful, thank you, Suzanne. It's been a busy week this week. Finally, just working on getting all of the last of the orders out for the Mad About Skin skincare stuff. If you have ordered, know that your order has left the building on its way to you. So thank you so much for your patience while we were getting all that sorted. Honestly, we were blessed to have way more orders than was expected and anticipated, which is definitely a nice problem for a business to have, but it did mean we had a huge backlog. But we've fixed that now. We sorted that, and we've got some international distribution centers online. They took a little bit more time to sort out than planned, but we've worked through it. So yeah, if you've placed an order for any of the skincare products, then look out for a box like this, and it will be winging its way over to you very shortly. Like, everything has been dispatched, so it'll be winging its way over to you with our new courier, and yeah, it's all good. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for the patience and for your understanding, as it took us a little bit longer than planned to get everything out, but like I say, that's just as yeah, that's just as a result of some things happening in the background. But thank you so much for for your patience and understanding, and all the products will be with you imminently. Also, keep your eye out, keep your beady eyes out, because just as a way of me saying thank you for everyone's like kindness, patience, and everything while we got all the shipping sorted. Once we are on next day dispatch, literally order one day, it's dispatched the next, which will be in the next week. Once we've got that, I'm going to send out a shipping code, a free shipping code, so that everyone that's ordered, their next order will be free of any shipping. So whatever you order, whether it's one product or however many, you can get it shipped to you for free. That's just my way of saying thank you. Thank you, giving back a little and saying thank you for patience and understanding whilst we worked through all of the orders that we had. But like I say, it's a good problem for a business to have. We're very blessed. But yeah, just wanted to say a big thank you, and keep your eyes out for that free shipping discount code. And if you do want that code earlier before it gets out, just ping us an email and we can get that sorted for you. We can send it across earlier for you. But yeah, that'll be coming out in the next 5 days to a week. So yeah, that's been the source of my busyness this week, but we finally on top of everything, and yeah, it feels good. It feels good. So thank you so much for asking, Suzanne. We love you, and that's love to you, Jan, and Damien, of course. Scott says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I am. It feels weird. I do always think when we move these to a Sunday, it always feels weird, and I always worry that there's no chance I'm going to wake up tomorrow, because I'm going to be thinking, tomorrow's Sunday instead. So just remember, everyone, tomorrow, Monday, might all have to go to work. Suzanne says we are we are recovering from the dreaded big C again. No rest for the wicked. Yeah, it seems to be going around again. It's very 2020, isn't it? It's very 2020, but it's happening here as well. I think lots of people are getting colds, flus, and all sorts in between. So take care of yourself, my love, and anyone out there that is feeling a little bit under the weather, hope you feel better very soon. But yeah, it's going around here as well. Borneo says, hi, Rob. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. And same to you, Vanessa. Good evening, and hope all is wonderful. Scott says, who else was excited to see the debut of the new Decian brand last week? I didn't need any body wash, but I couldn't resist making an order. So I'm a bit confused. I'm a little bit confused with this. So they reached out and they said, oh, we're relaunching this brand. Don't say anything. It's embargoed. We'll send you a sample. See what you think. And I was like, oh, that's really kind. Amazing. And then everyone else knew about it. So I was like, well, I feel like I've been told not to say anything and it's embargoed, but everybody seems to know about it, so it can't be that embargoed, which is a bit weird. So yeah, I was a little bit confused with sort of how they're doing it, and I think they're rolling out in different countries at different times. I think that's what's happening. So yeah, The Ordinary, I assume the embargo is gone now because everyone's talking about it, but the embargo, so we'll just assume the embargo is lifted, but The Ordinary are releasing a new range of body washes, body care products, which, you know what, I'm kind of excited about. There's a bit of me, I feel two ways about things. Part of me is really excited about it because I do think, you know, it's really nice to have options in that market. I think it's really nice to have some more choice, but I'm also still a bit bitter and a bit salty about them getting rid of some of my favourite brands. So they discontinued Hylamide, the chemistry brand, all my favourite brands, and said the reason they were doing that is they wanted to put all their energy and effort into The Ordinary as their core brand. Which I got, and I said to you guys at the time, yeah, that makes sense. Why would you not, as a business, why would you not invest in your most popular, your best-selling brand? I got that. And then I found that they're launching a new brand that's nothing to do with The Ordinary. So I'm like, oh, so maybe I'm a bit salty because they could have kept Hylamide or the chemistry brand going as well. I don't know. Share your thoughts. Am I wrong to be salty? Yeah, let me know. I don't know. I feel mixed emotions, but obviously I'm going to try it. They're sending it over this week, so I'm going to try it. I will let you guys know. Scott, you seem to have got it before me, so let me know what you think. I want to hear from all of you guys. Tom says, I was surprised by the new brand too. A little confused why Decium got rid of previous brands only to reintroduce similar products under a different name. That's where I'm at, Tom. I'm Team Tom here. I think I was just a bit confused when it happened. I'm happy. Do you know what? I'm happy that there's going to be more choice in the market. I just, yeah, a little bit confused. A little bit of me was a little bit confused. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. But yeah. Let me know your thoughts, people. Let me know your thoughts. Right, I'm going to take a big sip of this tea. Keep the vocal cords lubricated. If you haven't already, if you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. You can minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a caress, and then when you go back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were, so you never miss out on any of the conversation or get lost where you were. But yeah, the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on playback. So anyone that can't make it live can watch it on replay. So yeah, just a big thank you. Charmaine, great to see you, my love. Every wonderful to have you too. I hope all is amazing with you. Paula, I hope I pronounced that right, says hello from Greece. Sending lots of love to Greece. Hope all is wonderful with you. And Charmaine says 3 a.m. in Australia. That is dedication. The night's definitely drawing in here though. It's really dark outside now. It's like really dark here in the UK. So it feels like 3 a.m. even though it's literally like 6:15. Suzanne says, getting much darker early. Yes, it is. It's like pitch black here. And I know that Lorne is going to want his walk. My dog's going to want his walk after this. And it's going to be wet, windy, and dark. So I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to that. Let's put it that way. Definitely not looking forward to that. Idalia says, I'm on holiday in the US, 10 a.m. here. Oh, happy holidays. Where in the US are you having a nice time? Hopefully as well, I should have said at this point as well, hopefully anyone that is tuning in from the US, particularly like the southern states of the US that's been impacted by the hurricane, hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you're all safe and there's not been too much damage, but I was thinking of everyone from like Florida upwards this weekend and hoping everyone's safe and well and yeah, doing okay. So sending you all lots and lots of love and hoping everyone's safe. That's the main thing, hoping that everyone's safe. Paula says, hello, I've been outside planting spring bulbs. I love you. Paula, I adore you. This is the best way to combat like the winter blues. Plant your spring bulbs and then you've got something to look forward to and you kind of know, what's coming. I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm using plenty of sunscreen thanks to the sunshine. Oh, and if it's sunny whilst you're planting spring bulbs, even better, Paula. I think that is absolutely the best way forward. Absolutely the best way forward. So yeah, happy gardening, my love. Happy gardening. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. So Suzanne says I ended up having to postpone my derm appointment because of what I had. What a shame. Hopefully, Suzanne, you'll be able to get in there quickly. Have they been able to rebook you quickly? Hopefully, it won't be like a thing. And I'm just going to send you I'm going to send lots of honey and lemon your way. That always helps for me. So I'm going to send you lots of honey and lemon your way. Jill, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. And Rusty Mouse, Rob is checking what jumper to put on. I know, I was a little late today. I'm wondering, is it too early to start Christmas jumpers? Asking for a friend. GG, great to see you, my love. Says, hi Rob, a recommendation for a Japanese anti-aging cream for a friend is that's visiting Japan at the moment. Oh, I don't know. I'm not up on my Japanese skincare. I'm going to admit that. Not up on my Japan. I know quite a lot of Korean skincare brands and stuff. I'm not up on my Japanese skincare. I need to be. So, GG, add that comment to the main comment section and I'll do a little research and I will let you know. Type that out, in the main comment section and I'll do you a little bit of research and we'll work out which is the best way forward. Work out which is the best way forward for sure. I'm sure there's lots of great options. I'm not that clued up, so I need to. I am planning a little bit of a series on some Japanese skincare coming up and very much looking forward. Very much looking forward to that. See, oh my gosh, I've lost where I am in the chat already. Let's see, Monica, great to see you, my love. Yes, says I haven't been on one of the lives so long. We've missed you, Monica. Where have you been? I'm assuming life just gets in the way, but yes. Hopefully all is amazing with you and wonderful to have you here again. Great to see you. Shabay says, hi, I was wondering, I've never had acne before, but since going through the menopause, I've been getting a few. Any suggestions? Lots of hormones in general, I think, are responsible for like 90% of breakouts. So they're associated. People just think the only time you have hormone changes is like in your teens and that's where everyone gets acne. Absolutely not. It can happen obviously at various different stages of life. So it's actually quite common. So I'd say, first of all, don't fret it. That's not uncommon. Lots of people do experience that. I find the best thing to do, particularly if you've got sort of adult hormonal acne, is sulfur. Like, genuinely, one thing that made the biggest difference to me was sulfur. There's lots of different masks out there. They can be a bit expensive. I will probably go for the Naturium one. So the Naturium one is probably the cheapest of the good quality ones. So get the Naturium sulfur and then just use it 2-3 times a week. That will make the biggest difference on breakouts. I think sulfur's the best thing for occasional breakouts. If you're someone that has really inflamed acne, not going to cut it. But if you just get the occasional breakout, it's antimicrobial, so it'll minimize the acne-causing bacteria. It'll also help minimize any redness, smooth everything out. It's been a game changer for me. So I would say sulfur. There's lots. I'm trying to think. Sunday Riley do a good one, but I think the Naturium one is the cheapest of the good quality ones. The one I always recommend anyway. Amy, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Sending you so much love. Sophie, great to see you, and happy Sunday, Sophie. Hope all is wonderful with you too. Suzanne says, thank you for the notification about the Mad About Skin products, Rob. Much appreciated. My pleasure. I'm just so grateful to have so many amazing people that are willing to wait a little longer for the products than planned. It's just been one thing after another, but we got there. And I always think, I said this to Tom the other day, you just got to approach it with positivity, because I think if you start like fretting and panicking over stuff, it then like eats away at you and you end up slowing down. So it's been a manic couple of weeks, but everything is fixed. We have the US fulfillment center on board. The EU fulfillment center will be coming on board imminently, but we've had a workaround, so everything's been able to ship. And the UK, all the orders have gone out too. So everything is dispatched. We are now just packing up new orders that are coming in all the time, and they will be working to a next day dispatch by the end of this week. So anything kind of ordered from Thursday, Friday this week will literally be going out the next day. So everything is going to be super, super quick. Like I said, to anyone who has ordered, which there are thousands of people, if you've ordered, you'll be receiving a newsletter like code with a free shipping code, just as my way of saying thank you to everyone that has ordered. So your next order, whenever that happens to be, you can get free shipping. So you can experience the next day dispatch in all its glory without having to pay for shipping. So that's just my way of giving back and saying thank you so much to you guys for just being super patient and amazing. I love you all so much. So yeah, we're finally there though. I said to Tom the other day, I could breathe a sigh of relief now. Breathe a sigh of relief, and then it's just onwards. And yeah, and like I say, it's a nice problem for businesses to have more orders than they expected, but it comes with its own stresses too. So yeah, just thank you all so much for bearing with us and for being amazing as always. Robin, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. It says, using my phone too, not sure why the comments are not showing up on my laptop. It's really annoying. I think maybe it just doesn't show on desktops anymore. Maybe I've got an old desktop, I don't know. It's annoying. YouTube, sort it. I don't think they're listening. I don't think they care. But yeah, annoying would be my summary of this. But working with it, we're resilient. Jill said, I can't wait for my order. Getting desperate. Jill, coming from the UK, it will be, I'm going to say Monday, Tuesday latest. Monday or Tuesday latest. And we swapped courier, which is fantastic, because our previous couriers were never offering the service I want to be. We switched courier, which is fantastic because it means better tracking. It means better delivery. They've got a much better reputation for delivery rates and stuff, and just quicker. Like, so much quicker. So yeah, I'm so happy with them. Our business manager that I've been talking to is just amazing, absolutely amazing, and they've just given me so much confidence, which is great. Let's see where I am in the chat. How have I lost myself again? So Borneo said, Rob, could you tell me how to incorporate DMAE into a skincare routine? I only know Stratia Rewind. Which other products would you recommend? Oh, so I only have experience with 2 DMAE products. The Stratia Rewind, which is A+, and the, what's that other product? The American brand. The American brand, what's it called? I completely forgot. Let's see, DMAE cream. What's it called? Derma E. Yeah, Derma E do a firming moisturizer. So I would say when it comes to incorporating DMAE into your routine, don't stress it. It goes with everything. So there's nothing like you can and can't use it with. Just use it with everything. It's fine. I would say treat it depending on what the formulation is. So if it's a serum, use it with your other serums. If it's a moisturizer like that Derma E one, use it at the end in place of your moisturizer. I'd say fix it based on the formulation, not based on DMA itself. It works with everything. It's super easy. The Stratia Rewind one, I love. I use it just before my moisturizer. I think it just extra hydration and definitely great anti-aging. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Does that help? Does that help? Hopefully that's answered the question. But I'd say don't stress it because the Stratia Rewind one works with everything. But that Derma E moisturizer, particularly if you're in the States where it's easy to get, really inexpensive. Love it. Amy says, Robert, I'm loving the Riedel shot. Been using it for 2 weeks. My skin texture is smoother and more glowy. Amy, I told you. I wanted not to like it. I went really hard on not liking it. Tried it and I love it. I mean, I would just say using the Riedel shot, whichever one, they all kind of work. I like the vitamin C one. I like the PDRN one. Both of those are my favourites. Just, I've never had softer skin having used it. Like, never. It's a game changer. And like I say, I wanted to hate it. So when I found myself really loving it, I was like, oh. And I know a lot of people also wanted to hate it and didn't want to use it, which I totally get. I totally get. But it just takes one use and then you're like, oh, that's it. I gave in because I have fear of missing out. I had intense fear of missing out. I gave in. I loved it. And yeah, that's all I can really say. That's all I can really say. So Amy, I'm so happy that you've got the same experience that I had, and it just works. It works so well. Let's see, which one did you go for in the end, Amy? Did you do the PDRM one or did you do the original 100? I can't remember. Which one did you go for? Angela, great to see you. Says hello from the south of France. Sending lots and lots of love to the south of France. Vanessa says also I bit the bullet and ordered the Riedel Shot 50. The 50 is a really nice, barely even notice it, but the results are great kind of serum. I think the 50 is a bit underrated. I went straight in for the 100 and it was fine, but I think as a place to start, the 50, it's actually really nice and it still packs a punch. So you'll have to keep us posted, Vanessa. I cannot wait. Catherine says, hi Rob, so happy to make a stream. Happy to see you too, my love. Says, just moved yesterday, so having a lie-in. So tired. Oh, there is nothing more stressful than a moving day. And I think everyone should be legally entitled to the week off after a move. I'm going to start a new petition for that. I think everyone should have the week off after they move. Yeah, there is nothing more stressful. When I moved, it took me a month just to recover. So I hear you. But hopefully you're loving your new house. Hopefully it's all amazing and going really, really well for you. And yeah, just happy new home, my love. Happy new home. Rusty Mouse says, any good, brilliant upper eyelid lifter. When I put eyeliner flicks, they go all crooked. Not a pretty sight. I know. The eyelid is difficult. The eyelid is a difficult place to treat without intervention, like a medical intervention. Things like CO2 lasers are supposed to work really well, but the idea of doing that on my eyelids makes me feel a bit nauseous. I think the best cream treatment is probably the Torridon firming. That's probably the best. Do I think it's going to change things massively? No, I don't. But I think it's the best of the ones I've tried. That would be, I think, a fair assessment of things. Right, I am going to take a big sip of this tea, and then we're going to get on with more of these questions. The questions are coming in thick and fast, so I'm going to try and keep up. If you haven't already, guys, if you can minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes by the end of the live. That would be amazing. Because the more likes the video gets, the more YouTube shows it on replay, which just means everyone out there that might not be able to make it live can at least watch us on catch up. So I'm going to take a big sip of this, and then we will crack on. That is a really nice cup of tea. Right, we've got, please, a recommendation for blackheads on a teenager's face who's afraid of leaving scars. Right, a couple of things. First of all, tell them not to pick. Not to pick, not to poke, not to squeeze. I think blackheads are... The risk of scarring comes from inaccurate or inappropriate removal of the blackhead. The blackhead itself, even if it turns into a whitehead, probably isn't going to do that much. If you start digging and poking, then it could. So leave them alone. I would recommend 3 key things. So adapalene, also known as Differin, amazing. Use it every single day. You'll see some great results on blackheads and overall acne. It's phenomenal. So adapalene, Differin, you can get it over the counter in most places. amazing. I would also get an azelaic acid. Azelaic acid is one of the things that I think has had the biggest impact on my own like breakouts. It also minimizes the risk of any scarring, so that'll really help with that. And I would say salicylic acid, a couple of times a week. A really nice 2% salicylic acid will work wonders. That would be my holy grail trinity of things that I would recommend. So hopefully that really, really helps. And let me know if you want any recommendations for products that meet all of those. Sweet Tea, wonderful to have you, my love, and wonderful to have you. Oh, and Scott says I've just baked my first batch of spooky cookies. So I'm hearing that it's all over to Scott's. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, get the kettle on, Scott. I'm coming over. I did think of you, Scott, the other day when I used my zombie mask, my Skin 1004 zombie mask. I was like, Halloween vibes for sure. Charmaine says, get very dry lips, tried everything, any suggestions? So there's lots of different lip balms. I would say the key thing, if you get very dry lips, is to use less lip balm. And I know let me explain this because this sounds really counterintuitive. Reach for a high quality lip balm. I like the one by Nux, I never know how to say it, the honey one. I like the one by Torrident, their lip is amazing. The one by The Ordinary, also actually really, really good. They're my top 3. Don't overuse them. People constantly apply and reapply lip balm all day, every day, and that actually dries out the skin more. Apply your lip balm once in the morning, once in the evening, and before everyone says, I just couldn't. My lips would be like falling off my face. I couldn't. You do have to battle through for the first 2 weeks where the dryness will go into overdrive, but then it'll suddenly stop. Most people's issues with dry lips is they're using too much lip balm. That's like the number one cause. And so I would say almost go cold turkey. Get a good quality lip balm. Use it morning and evening. And once during the day if you have to at lunchtime. And then see, honestly, within a couple of months, like your lips will be back to normal. You just have to go through some intense dryness to get to the other side. That's my only thing I'd caution, but it works so well. Robin said, did anyone see photos of the Decium event in Toronto? Yes, do you know what? They very kindly invited me to their Toronto event, which I would have gone to. I would have actually gone to had they've given me more than 4 days notice. Toronto is not that close to me. I would have quite happily gone with a month's notice. I could have booked that, sorted it and gone. But they let me know with like 4 days notice. And I was like, yeah, no. No, if it was in London, sure. Not Toronto. But I did see the pictures and it looks like everyone had a great time and it looks like a really, really good event. So I am devastated that I just couldn't make it. Otherwise I would definitely have done it. Absolutely love it. So it does seem like they got a good turnout though, and I am excited for their new products. I am a little bit annoyed, like I said, about them discontinuing some of my favourites. But if these body washes and stuff are good, then I will be all in favour of them for sure. Right, let's see. Pina, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Their Yellow Paint says, love that name. I just love that name every time I read it out. Says, hey Rob, random question. I'm trying to transition from coffee to tea. Brand, flavour, recommendations. Ooh, good. Right. This I can do. So, tea. I personally think with tea, there's so much more options. So in the UK, we would normally just say tea is tea. So it's usually like tea bag, milk, done. But there are lots of fancy things. And I think if you're someone that likes fancy coffees, if you're someone that really likes your fancy coffees, then there's actually a lot of quite fancy teas out there. So one of my favourites is Taylors of Harrogate, which do the brand of Yorkshire tea, which is a big brand here in the UK. Do ones that they do a strawberry shortcake version. They do a biscuit flavoured one. They do a bedtime, like sleepy time one. All amazing, and they kind of taste like a fancy coffee. It's got that like sweetness to it. That's really amazing. They do a burnt caramel one. There's so many amazing ones, so I would look out for that. Yeah, it's from Taylors of Harrogate, but they go under the brand Yorkshire Tea, and they do some really nice ones. I think that's quite a good way of transitioning from fancy coffees to a tea that doesn't just taste like tea. I would also say, and I'm going to be probably, I'm probably going to be attacked from every British person ever, because British people are a bit snobby when it comes to tea. I'm not. I would just say, you know what? Do what works for you. Some people like to have 3 sugars in their tea. If you like it sweet, have 3 sugars in your tea. Some people like to put like masses of milk, so it's basically like milk with a touch of tea. If that works for you, go for it. I don't mind. I have mine this colour. Which I think is quite strong. I'm northern. We tend to have stronger tea up north. I have it this colour. And I would say, yeah, just explore. Also, I do quite like fruit teas. I think fruit teas are really nice as a bit of something different. Yeah, I'm a big tea fan, but I would say check out some of the flavoured teas. I think that makes it really easy to go from coffee to tea without it feeling like you're going extra. It's like a nice halfway house. So that'd be my recommendation. My favourite tea is Betty's Tea, which is a brand, same brand that makes Yorkshire tea actually. I think that's the best plain tea I've ever had. I think it's great. Not sponsored. I wish I was. That's probably the one brand I would take a sponsorship from. I don't do sponsorships here on the channel, but I probably would take a sponsorship from them. Because, you know, they are genuinely my favourite brand of all time. So, yes, that would be my recommendation. I do love tea. I absolutely do. Oh, top tip, though, just for anyone out there. I learned this. So, I can't do milk. Dairy-free, have been for years. Anyway, can't do milk, so I do milk alternatives. Just as a top tip, if you decaf tea, if you're someone that does decaf tea, don't use almond milk. Because apparently there's compounds in decaf tea. The chemical that they use to decaffeinate decaf tea reacts really badly with almond milk, which is why it tastes really funny. So if anyone is using decaf tea, don't go with almond, go with another replacement. I learned that to my detriment when every time I tried it, I was like, this is rank. I hate decaf tea, and I realized I don't hate decaf tea. I hate almond milk with decaf tea. There you go. Let's see. Robin says, I love the broadleaf scent before. Yes, absolutely. Amy says, the ordinary body products that are out now seem a little boring. Do you know what, Amy? I don't think that's shady. I think that's pretty on point. I'm gonna wait to see them in the flesh. And I do think the price point is quite nice, so I don't think the price point is bad. I'm all in favour of more body care. It's fine. You know how like the Naturium body washes, when the Naturium launched their body washes and they were genuinely completely different to the other things on the market, that was exciting. I don't think this is adding anything different to what we already have. That would be my hot take on it. Not that The Ordinary asked for my hot take, but that would be what it was. I don't think they're bad products. I think they're well formulated. I think they look great. I just don't know that it's adding masses to the lives of body care. That would be, I think that would be fair. Let's see, Looper, that's what it's called. Thank you, Robin. I couldn't remember the name of it. I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm going to reserve all judgment till I've actually tried it. Let's see, let's see where we are. Tony says, hello to all, joining from Florida. Wanted to round everyone to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you very much, Tony. Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully the hurricane went past you. So hopefully you're okay, and I'm sending lots of love to everyone in Florida. Sweet Tea said, Rob, I have sodium deficiency. Be salty. I can be salty. Angela says, hi from France. I want to buy your Mad About Skin products. Do you have any retinol? And what are your products would you suggest for a 50-year-old? Oh, good question. We do have a retinol. The Ultima anti-aging oil is retinol based. So is a really, really great option. That's probably my number one recommendation for someone in the 50s. I think that would be a really great option. So the retinol, yes, is really, really good. I would also recommend buying the peel gel. So using it once or twice a week is a great way of just evening everything out. It's got kojic acid in, so it'll give you more even skin tone. And the number one thing people complain about in their skin as we get older is uneven skin tone. Not wrinkles, uneven skin tone. So I think the peel gel used with the retinol oil will give you like a little bit of everything when it comes to anti-aging. So thank you so much. And you're ordering at the right time. We've cleared the backlog, so the orders are ready to go out. So thank you so much. Kathy said, Robert, just came across a brand called O2 Clear, and I'd like your thoughts. I've never heard of them. The whole thing is getting oxygen into the skin. Results look amazing, but it's basically just oxygenated water. You know, oxygenated skin is healthier skin. I'm a believer in dealing with it from the inside. So my theory is, so I had a while back, I had some hyperbaric oxygen therapy. I've had a couple of sessions where you go into a pressurized tank and they pump like pure oxygen in under pressure, and it increases your oxygen levels. I do it for my asthma. Worked amazingly well. So well. So I have it done regular, and my skin is glowing, like literally glowing for like a week 2 weeks afterwards. So definitely increasing your oxygen levels inside is a good thing. I'm not sure about applying it as skincare. I'm not actually sure it really does a whole lot. I've heard of this before, and that would be my take. But I do think oxygen has a good thing to play in overall health, wellness, and the look of the skin. And I would recommend. I mean, it's not cheap. That hyperbaric oxygen therapy is honestly the best. It's great for wound healing. It's great for asthma. It's also great for your skin. I absolutely love it. Go into a tank, sit there for like 30 minutes, read a book, and it doesn't feel. You feel like you're on a plane. It's a bit pressurized, but nothing uncomfortable. You feel like you're on a plane a little bit, and then you come out and you're like, wow. The best thing I've ever done. Absolutely. Better than any amount of peels or anything. Just go for the oxygen therapy. It's so good. Lee says, love from South Africa. Sending love to South Africa. I hope all is amazing with you. This is can we get a puppy appearance today, Rob? Yes, absolutely. I'll make sure everyone gets their dose of Lon the puppy by the end of the live stream. I promise. Let's see. Pinya says, I gave the light button a facial and and it loved it. Not with my new Mad About Skin products though. It's taken quite a while for them to travel all the way here. They are on their way. They are all on their way. And I do keep reiterating just thank you to each and every one of you for your patience while we got all of the backlog of lovely orders from all you amazing people. I think we underestimated by about... I think we probably ended up with 200% more orders than we expected, which is great. Zero complaints from me. Let's see. So just a big thank you to everyone and for all the patience and everything. And it's been a wonderful experience, a stressful experience, but a wonderful one at the same time. So thank you so much to everybody. And Pina Yosh should be here this week, I would imagine. Should be here this week. Let's see. Sweet Tea said, oh yes, Sweet Tea also in Florida. Hopefully you were hurricane free for the week, and hopefully it went back. It says, I wasn't in the path. We got some wins, but no biggie. We didn't even lose power, so it's all good. I'm so pleased for you. I was thinking of you, Sweet Tea. I thought of you on Friday and I was thinking of everyone. As long as everyone stays safe, that was the main thing. As long as you can replace property, you can't replace people. So I'm just glad that everyone is happy. Suzanne said, just rebooked on the 16th. Should be prepared for the derm by then. We love that, Suzanne. Get that consultation and hopefully you get the answers that you want. Tom says, lots of ads today. I chose, none of the settings have changed, so it should all still be the same. Yeah, you can't remove them. YouTube won't let you remove them on live streams. It's not me, it's YouTube. I don't know. I think you can click skip. I don't know. Every says, I've been planting spring bulbs too, tulips and daffodils. Everyone's going to have like the best gardens, like the best gardens come spring. Kind of like, we have Christmas to get to first, but everyone's going to have, I need to up my game. I need to get planting. Sue says, greetings from Belgium, sending love to Belgium, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Let's see where we are. Monica says, the Naturium BHA 2% has been helping me so much with my breakouts. It's a really nice... I prefer that one to the Paula's Choice. I actually think that one's better than Paula's Choice. For me, anyway, I think it works. It's got a lovely consistency. I think it works. It packs a little punch, but for me, I think it just works better. I would agree with you. I think the Naturium Retinal BHA is really, really good. Right, I'm just going to get the comments back up again. Somehow the comments have been lost. Bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. YouTube needs to sort this comment situation out. Oh, right. YouTube has decided to cut off half of the comments. I am so sorry, guys. Right, we're going to have to... YouTube has decided to... When I've reloaded the comments, it's skipped off half of them. So, let's see if I can get them back. Let's see if I can do something to get them back. No, sorry. The YouTube, something's changed with YouTube on their live streaming, and it's an absolute nightmare. I know they're not that keen on people doing live streams anymore for some reason, but they've decided to make it as impossible as possible. So I'm really sorry. I'm going to get to the top of the comments that I've got here. I am really, really sorry if I've missed out your comment. Just drop it again. Drop it again, and I will get to it straight away. So sorry if I do miss out on anyone's comments. Not me being rude. YouTube have kind of cut off everything. So, Amy said, "Oh, going into the gutter." Well, I don't know what that's about, Amy. I don't know who said what. I can guess. I'm going to guess sweet tea. But yeah, I don't know. Just me says, "Love it when you start videos with sit back, relax." Yeah, we can do that. I have my same routine. I find by repeating the same intro, it helps me get into a video. I tried to mix it up once, and it was an absolute nightmare because it became like really, really difficult to get your flow when. Yeah, I'm a creature of habit, it turns out. I feel like I have to say the same thing, and that helps me kind of keep focus on things. So Scott says, Dr. Perricone. You know what? I've never tried. As a brand, I've never tried. I've heard reasonably good things. I think they're quite pricey, but I've heard reasonably good things about them, but I've never tried. Fatina says, hello from Peru. Sending lots and lots of love to Peru. Sophie says, I was thinking the same, Scott. I've missed a whole chunk of comments here. I'm really annoyed with YouTube. Really annoyed. I'm not gonna slag them off too much before they boot me off the platform, but I'm really annoyed. This is not, it doesn't make it easy. So I'm sorry if I don't get the gist of that comment. Charmaine says, thanks for the recommendation. A pleasure, my love. Always happy to give a good recommendation. Sue says, newbie here. I've been binge watching your content. Love it. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. And welcome to the channel. Andre Blue says, hi Rob, are you familiar with red light therapy? When would you use it in a skincare routine? I've had red light therapy, I've got an at-home mask. I've been for it in salon. I would say the ones in the salon generally are stronger, higher frequency. They kind of just work a little bit better, but the masks can work. My problem with it is I never used it enough. I've got it at home. I've got a red light mask. Never used it. I just never used it. And so I would say they're good for improving, like minimizing acne. It can have some anti-aging benefits. It can be anti-inflammatory. The problem is if you don't use it regularly, it's not going to work. So before you rush out and buy red light therapy in any form, I would just say, ask yourself, are you going to use it? Because if you're not going to be the sort of person that's going to use it regularly, it's not worth it. You've got to be consistent. I wasn't, so I kind of feel like I wasted my money. And I should know because I'm the sort of person that buys something, uses it twice, and then never uses it again. So when it comes to like devices, so I should have known that. But yeah, that was my top tip. Bonnie said, thank you, Rob. My pleasure, my love. Tracy said, do the products you recommend for hyperpigmentation also work for post-inflammatory redness? Yes. Whilst they're not exactly the same, products that work for hyperpigmentation will usually work the other and vice versa. So yeah, absolutely, my love. Suze says, any thoughts on devices, the Medicube ones in particular? Well, Cassandra Bankson raves about those Medicube. I saw her on TikTok the other day doing like a QVC infomercial for it. It was very bizarre. I was like, oh, it's like going back to like QVC in the 90s. So yes, I don't mind. The Medicube ones are the ones that use like, I don't want to say electroshock therapy, but you know, they use like, like electrocurrents and stuff. I've heard really good things. I have heard really good things. Again, I personally won't use them only because I know I'm the sort of person that will buy it, use it once, never use it again. It would be a waste of my money to use any of these devices, but that doesn't mean that they won't be good for people that would. So I would just say, if you're the sort of person that is going to use it, then I think they actually have some benefit, particularly around firming. If you know that you're just going to put it in a drawer somewhere and never use it again, save your money. There's other options. Hopefully that explains it. Fristenberg, my love, how are you? So sorry I'm late. I fell asleep after a crazy weekend. That is fine. It's just wonderful to have you here, my love. No need to apologise at all. John says, hi, what do you think of Olay Luminous Vitamin C? Now, actually, whilst I'm not the biggest fan of Olay as a brand, their products just haven't worked the best for me in the past. I like the fact that with that vitamin C, they are actually transparent about percentages. It's a good quality formulation. It's not too expensive. So Olay as a brand, not a fan. But that product is probably one of their best ones. So, yeah, I would say if you want to shop Olay, that's probably one of the best products that they offer. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. But I hope all is amazing with you, John. Caroline, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful. Let's see. Amy says, Rob, I ordered both. Amy, that's what we like to hear. That is what we like to hear. You'll have to let me know what you think. PDRN, vitamin C. I genuinely can't work out which one I like the most. So I'm not going to choose. I'm not going to choose because I like them both. It's a little bit hard to work out which my favourite is, I guess. Yeah, hard to tell. I'm not sure. So you'll have to let me know which one you think is best. Vanessa says, we'll keep you posted, Rob. I'm on a bit of a scaredy cat, so the 50 was my only option. That's fine. Do you know what? I don't feel like people need to feel like they're compromising if they go for the 50. I actually think the 50 still gives great results, and yeah, I still think the 50 gives great results, so I wouldn't feel too bad. For a lot of people, the 50 used consistently actually gives better results than the 100 used very infrequently because they're scared of it. So yeah, I'd say don't feel like a scaredy cat, Vanessa. Just go for what works for you. Just Me says, hi Rob, what all-season sun cream do you recommend? I use my own. I am a complete creature of habit. I sometimes mix it up a little bit with sunscreens, but I use my own, which works for summer, it works for winter. My all-season is the Mad About Skin sunscreen. I use it all the time. I find that I'm using it more in winter because it's kind of like a moisturizer and a sunscreen in one. So I need that extra hydration. In summer, I might go for something with alcohol in because I find I get very oily and that can help me as someone who's very oily. So I do mix it up a little bit. Melanie says, I'm so ready to sell out your skincare brand. Are you going to have Black Friday deals? Yes, I'm getting ahead of time. Thank you very much, Rob. So we're doing something a little bit different this year. I always think like Black Friday deals become a bit overwhelming. You end up with so much like choice. Every brand is doing 20% off or 25% off and or buy one get one free, and it's like, oh, I don't know, I feel the pressure, and in the end I never buy anything. I usually buy something from The Ordinary when they have theirs, but that's it. And so we're doing something a little bit different this Black Friday. Watch this space. I can't tell you anymore. Watch this space. Thank you so much, my love. And yeah, like I say, something exciting. I think it's exciting. I'm excited to share it anyway. So yeah, watch this space. ASMR says, hi Rob, hello my love, hope all is amazing with you. Angela says, how to have an daily anti-wrinkle skincare with the Mad About Skin products and The Ordinary. Oh, good combo. So I would say evening. Well, let's start with the morning. I would use the Mad About Skin Super Serum, which I think is a great all-rounder. That's my favourite anti-aging for the morning. You could use it with the Ordinary Cleanser. They've got 3 different cleansers, so you can pick your favourite one that matches your skin type. Follow with the Super Serum, followed by the Mad About Skin Sunscreen, and that's a pretty robust, easy, streamlined morning routine. On an evening, I would go in with, again, same cleanser that you used in the morning. I would go in with a beautiful, like, milky toner from The Ordinary. I love that. Great for anti-aging. I would then use the Mad About Skin Retinol Oil and then the Mad About Skin Moisturiser afterwards. All 3 together. Perfect. Hopefully that helps. And let me know, if you do want that actually typed out, drop that comment in the main comment section and I'll go back and type it out for you because I know that was quite quick. Scott says, so, oddly enough, Advent calendar season, any picks for the worst calendar so far? Do you know what? I'm kind of over skincare advent calendars this year. I went mad a couple of years running and I realised that you always end up with stuff you don't really want. And I hate waste. And some of the stuff last year was genuinely garbage and some was great. Some was actually garbage. And so I've kind of this year decided to abandon and you spend like £200 on them. So I'd rather just buy £200 of skincare that I actually want. So I've abandoned the skincare advent calendars this year, controversially I know because it's the skincare channel. And I bought myself a tea advent calendar. And I'm really looking forward to that, a different tea every single morning. I think that I'm going to actually use and get the use out of. I found with I'd say last year, there was a Space NK advent calendar. That was probably the best, actually. The Space NK advent calendar was actually quite good. There was the Stylevana one, which was okay, but it had a lot of hair care. I'm not really into hair care, so it did have a lot of hair care, which was a bit disappointing. The Yes Style one was nice, but a couple of mine had repeats in there, which wasn't great. And I also tried the other one. Was it Style Korean or something? And again, a lot of them had the same products in. So this year, I've decided to abandon the skincare advent calendars and just go down the route of a tea advent calendar. What's everyone else doing? What is everyone else doing advent calendar-wise? Let me know. Let's see. Tynote says Pacifica Lavender Moon Lip Mask, also for day, and the collagen plumping lip gloss. That sounds amazing. I love lavender. Lavender is what I know it's a controversial pick because not everyone loves lavender. I love lavender. I think it's a great smell. The scent is amazing. So yes, I think I would love that. I asked this. Hello, have you been? I've been using the Geek and Gorgeous Retinol 0.5 since almost. Oh, where am I? Oh, YouTube have decided to cut me off again on these. Ah, there we are. Let me just find out where I am in the comments. I was halfway through that and it like jumped. Sorry about that. I asked this. Hello, I've been using the Geek and Gorgeous Retinol 5%, not 0.5%, since almost 9 weeks now, and my skin purging just won't stop. I have reduced the dose, but it's still happening. Can you recommend an alternative? Yeah, so it's a purge should last at maximum a month. 6 weeks. So I think it's purging beyond that. It might be an issue with the product, just not working well with your skin, which is fine. I would maybe opt for an encapsulated form of retinol. Go with the Naturium one. The encapsulation might minimize the risk of any breakouts. That would be my recommendation, and hopefully that works. See. Let's see where we are. Sorry, I'm just finding where I am in the chat. Let's me see. Sorry, YouTube is jumping all over the place at the moment. There we are. We're back. Sorry about that. I'm trying to multitask by actually getting these comments up at the right time, and it's not working. So your thoughts on Niche Beauty Labs Theramide Line? Love it. I've actually got here. I bought this, which, oh my god, that's dusty. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. This is the Discovery Kit, where basically in it, you get the ceramide treatment, the vitamin C, copper peptides, the retinoid, and the azelaic acid. I'm using them one at a time so I can kind of see what I think to them. The azelaic acid, 10 out of 10, phenomenal. The retinol, really great, nice, gentle option. The copper peptide looks interesting. The vitamin C, I don't think I'll bother with the ceramide one. I'll give it to a friend. So yeah, I would say so far, really, really impressed. This is a really nice collection. I can't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much to kind of get a taster of it. So yeah. I'm a big fan of Theramid. Oh, that is so dusty. We'll just forget about that. I'm actually a big fan of Theramid. I think the Niche Beauty Labs do some great stuff. This is one of my favourites, actually. I've got on my desk with me because it's my hand cream at the moment. This is the Transparent Lab, same brand, vitamin enriched body lotion. This is a great retinoid body lotion. I use it on the hands all the time. So good. Dom says, what's good for dark circles? I really love caffeine. I think caffeine can really help. I like it in and amongst other things. Glutathione's also great. The Mary and May glutathione eye cream, one of the best. So Sophie says, strawberry shortcake, yummy. That sounds amazing. I don't know. I've missed some of the comments, but that sounds amazing. So Suzanne says, after this long-term skin irritation, I finally begun reintroducing A-Pad back into the routine. Ooh, got itchy. Lots of moisturising is necessary. Going back to basics, I think is right, Suzanne. I think that's completely right, and that would be probably one of the first ingredients I introduce back in, because azelaic acid can be great. But yeah, sometimes you can always sandwich moisturiser first, azelaic acid afterwards. That'll minimise it a little bit. Or keep it in the fridge. That also reduces the risk of any sensitivity. 2 top tips. Right, I'm going to take a sip of this tea before it goes cold. Actually, I've been chatting for an hour and this is still almost warm. If you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you get back, it'll take you back to where you are in the chat, so you'll never miss a thing. But hopefully we're only 38 likes away from 100, so hopefully we might get to 100 by the end of the live stream. Kim says, have you tried the K Secret Soul 1998 new Retinol 4% eye cream and face cream? No. Why do I not know about this? Right, making a note. Let me just get my pen. I didn't know they even did that. Fab. I will check that out. Thank you for the heads up. I have no thoughts on it yet. I haven't seen it, but I will check it out. It says, I had my first cup of Yorkshire tea after a couple of years, and that's when I realised it was the old Rona. Yeah. Oh, no. There's nothing worse than the taste going, is there, Suzanne? There's literally nothing worse. But let me tell you, Yorkshire tea is just as good as it always was. I promise you. I promise you, nothing has changed, and you will get your taste buds back, and then you will enjoy it once again. Link DN says, hi Rob, what's your take on Derma E anti-wrinkle renewal cream? I love all things Derma E. I think they're a great, affordable, accessible brand. I think they've got some great, their DMAE line is probably my favourite. But yeah, I also like their wrinkle renewal cream. Really, really great option. Love it. Scott says, I'm fixating on the products behind Rob's shoulder. Is that tonight's routine? Ooh. Let me have a look. Let me see. Wait there. This was today's video. This was today's video on the best brightening serums of 2024. Coming after this video. This is the Follow the Light mask by PSA, which as a backstop, not that you guys need all this info, but I'm just going to share it anyway. The PSA used to be owned by Allies of Skin. They then sold them to another brand so that they could focus just on the Allies of Skin line. They sold PSA to another thing. All the formulations are staying the same, still cruelty-free, no changes. I just wasn't sure how the service would be, so I popped one of these on order to see what the new owner was like as brand. Really great, had a great experience, no problems at all. So still on that. This is the Beauty of Joseon Rice Mask, one of my favourites for brightening, particularly if you've got really sensitive skin. This is a gentle option. Timeless. This wasn't actually in the video. I just really am loving the Timeless Vitamin C at the moment. This and the Geek and Gorgeous together, I love. And then what have we got here? Oh, a pad, because I use it every day. And oh, this was from yesterday's video. The Aloe 2%, NAG 2%. So I would say, Scott, no. They're not there because it's today's routine, but they will all be in today's routine, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. You've got a keen eye, Scott. We love it. Let's see. Amy says, yes, Scott, what are those little gems? They aren't my day-to-day. I would say that they're my core day-to-day products. That and this Transparent Lab body lotion, which I've been getting through so much of. So good. Love that one. Christina, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Sophie said, maybe coming up in the next video. Oh, you read my mind. You read my mind. Reve, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. And Scott says, the Follow the Light mask and the Beauty of Joseon Rice mask in one routine. I'm intrigued. You got Scott. How? I can barely read what's in front of my face. How? How are you that on it that you can actually see behind? I am very, very impressed that you knew what those products were. Very impressed. You know your skincare. Catherine said, hi Rob, would you say hi to my little Iris and Edie? They're rubbing your hands on the screen and sending you all love. Yes, sending lots and lots of love. And a big hug, yeah, sending lots and lots of love all the way to Ireland as well, which is, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I'm all the way in Ireland and sending you lots and lots of love. Beautissimo says, joining late, Rob and everyone sending you lots of love. Thank you for joining. Better late than never. There's no time limits, and these are all recorded, so if you want to watch back what you missed, you'll get the chance. Rusty Mouse says, I used to have every month Cathiodermy quite a few years back. It oxygenated the skin. It was the best facial I've ever had. I do like an oxygen facial as well. I think they do work really, really well. I'm with you on that. Sweet Tea said, Rob, dry skin days ahead. Best highly moisturising body cream and lotion. Genuinely? This. It's so good. Let me show you. Oh. I've actually put the lock on it, which is a miracle for me. Normally, I don't bother. Yeah, it is so rich. It's great. And what I've been doing as well is putting a little bit of the Mad About Skin Retinol oil in with it on the body, just to dial up the oil factors. This is so good. So it's nice in my vitamin E, retinol, which is great. And it's got the ingredients on the front, which is cool. And it's just got so many great oils, esters, and just glycerin, everything. This. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it's like £12 for 400ml. It's quite a lot of product. For £12, and it's not greasy either, I love it. It makes a good hand cream because, hand creams, you're typing and you don't want a grease slick all over your keypad. That one's a really good one. Kim says, have you tried the case? Oh no, we've covered that. Vanessa says, are there any updates on the peptide serum? Rob's still looking to fill up my bathtub. Hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit of an announcement on the next live stream. I should know more in the next week. The exact timeline of everything. Very, very excited to share it. I'm just excited to have it back in my own routine. I've got like a tiny amount somewhere, like a tiny amount. Absolutely love it. So Suzanne says, still waiting about the behind the scenes video on the packing process. I hope that idea wasn't scrapped. Suzanne, not at all. I just wanted all the products, all the orders to be out. I didn't want to like talk about things when people hadn't seen it in the face. So I've saved it. It's part filmed, and I've saved it for once everyone has their orders. It's all out, everyone has their orders, then I'll be able to share that and get it all sorted. So yeah, it's not been scrapped. No, I'm really looking forward to it. I've part filmed it and I'm really looking forward to finishing it off. But I just wanted everyone to have their products so that when they're watching it, they can actually see kind of what I'm on about. But no, don't worry, not scrapped at all. Sophie said, there's a Young Goose hyperbaric mask treatment. Very pricey, but seems to give noticeable results. Ooh, if you've got it on your wish list and you do get it, report back, because I would be genuinely interested in that. Would genuinely love to know what that's all about. Just Me says, hi Rob, which all-season song? I would cover that. Catherine says, I've noticed the same thing with the comments too. I keep trying to scroll back to see the old ones when my own are gone. I think YouTube have changed something. I know YouTube aren't as hot on live streams as they used to be. I don't know why, but that's quite common. But we're keeping them here. We're gonna battle through. We are gonna battle through. Sophie says, Rob, we were talking about another product with DMAE. Makes sense. Sorry, I missed all of that. But Dr. Perricone does do a good DMAE. I love the smell of this. It's got no fragrance in at all. It just smells really nice. It's not fragranced. So thank you, Sophie, for catching me up. Oh, so Catherine says, Rob, I was about to reorder my Geek and Gorgeous Azelaic Acid, but I was intrigued by the Korean one you recommended. What do you think is best for acne? Ooh, do you mean... I can do this as I'm actually fully dressed. I haven't got my pyjama bottoms on. This one. For once in my life, my skincare's actually organised. I actually know where things are. So I could get this. This is the Korean one, the 9-less 10% azelaic acid serum. It kind of depends. Let me just see which of the... I would say for acne in specific... If it's acne specifically that you're using if it's acne specifically that you're using your azelaic acid to reduce, I would probably still go for the Geek and Gorgeous, because the A pad is a derivative, and results show that derivative is supposed to be more effective on acne than traditional azelaic acid. So I think the A pad is going to be better for fighting acne, and it's much more gentle on the skin. I think this is going to be better for like hyperpigmentation. Both great, but I think specifically for acne, which is what you asked for, I would go for the Geek and Gorgeous. But yeah, I'm just impressed I knew exactly where that was. Oh, yeah, tidy. They say tidy skincare collection, tidy mind. That's what I'm working on. Yukiko says, I love green tea, but the only thing I drink in the morning is water for the sake of hydration. Inside the body, I understand water flush unnecessarily things out of our guts. Yeah, I do like I am trying to be better with water. I am trying to be better. So Scott says, Dr. Perricone does a DME serum. That's what I was referring to. Thank you, Scott. Actually, yeah, I do need to check up more on Dr. Perricone stuff, actually. Sweet Tea said, Rob, this time the narcissist was Suzanne. I was so proud of her. Sweet Tea, I am besmirching your good reputation. I apologise. Sweet Tea, accept my apology. I still think it's a fair guess, to be fair. I love you. Darlene says, I'm going on a short trip. I know cleanser and sunscreen is a must, but what about serum? That's a one and done to cover all my serums. I really don't want to be dragging 15 items of skincare. I've got 2 that I can get for you. I would recommend, let's see. The 2, like, got it all in one kind of serums are these 2. This is the Numbuzzin Vitamin Concentrated Serum. Great for, like, hyperpigmentation, but has so much in there. It's like a one skincare routine in one. This is from my own brand, the Mad About Skin Multi-Active Super Serum. This literally has everything in that you need. So cleanser, one of these, sunscreen, you're good to go. So there you go. Again, I'm really impressed on you what both of those were. It might have taken me 4 months to get this house in order post the move, but I feel like I'm kind of there. Almost getting there at least. Slowly but surely. Let's see. Catherine says, have we talked about the new Mad About Skin products yet? I want all the tea. So all my energy in the past 2 weeks has gone into getting orders out to everybody, to where they need to be, getting them shipped, getting them sorted. So everyone's orders are on their way. If they haven't already arrived, they are on their way now. And then I'm going to be able to dish all the dirt on the new products that are coming, which I'm very, very excited to share. Very excited to share. And there'll be plenty of information coming. Amy says, I have the prequel urea cream, put it on last night and got into bed. A couple of minutes later, I smelled ammonia like maybe Kitty had an accident. Nope, it was the cream. Is that possible? Yeah. I don't know anything about the prequel manufacturing process. I don't know anything about the formulation of that particular one. But if you don't process your urea like fully, you can get a little bit of a ammonia smell. Not great. Not great. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's not going to damage the skin or anything at all, but you really have to process urea to really get around that. If they haven't processed it quite enough, that could be the problem. Won't damage your skin. If anything, it's going to be a little bit more potent because it'll be less processed, but nobody wants that smell on them, do they? But just know it won't damage your skin if you continue to use it, that's all. Danny, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. We love you, Danny. Matilda just said, hi Rob, just got the needle shot PDRN 100. Can it be used every day since the beginning of 2 hash? Depends on your skin. I think it can be used every day, as long as you don't have super sensitive skin. If you find you're getting any sensitivity, dial it back a little bit and then slowly introduce it. But let me know what you think of it when you've tried it. Let's see. Let's see. Danny says, I'm loving the Medipeel Bio Pro Ampule, really a refreshing plumping serum, absorbed quick. I'm loving their collagen mask. You know this one that's gone viral on TikTok for like the 9 millionth time, and it's peel off and it's guaranteed glass skin. I got the fear of missing out. I tried it. I really, really liked it. Like, I really liked it. And I thought it was going to be garbage because most things that are recommended on TikTok are garbage. No, it was really, really good. I'm going to do a video of it probably in like a couple of weeks. But I was genuinely so impressed. Marilyn said, what works to remove uneven facial spots as a daily routine? Watch today's video. Literally half an hour after this live finishes, there'll be a video uploaded. I've just got to design the thumbnail and it's ready to go. And that will be all about exactly doing that. So that is a very well-timed question. Hopefully, that'll help. Danny says, how are the sales doing? Can't wait to have my new collection. Really well, really well. I don't want to say too well, Danny, because no brand ever says that. Amazing. We were just a bit overwhelmed. And I think there's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve for us, but everything is kind of caught up now. I've been working flat out as some other components in the packing lineup. We're there. And so sales have been coming in really, really strong still. And I think once we've got to that point of next day dispatch, which will be this week, from orders placed from like Friday this week will be going out the next day, which I'm so proud of. That's where I wanted to get to and where we have got to, which is amazing. And there'll be a free shipping code. Look out, there'll be a free shipping code for everyone that has ordered as a thank you to say, okay, this hasn't been as quick as we wanted it to be. I'll be the first to say that. It really hasn't. But we want to prove that everything is A+ now. So here's free shipping for your next order. So when you do order, it'll come like that. That's our commitment to you. So hopefully people will be really happy with that, hopefully. Let's see. Amy says, lavender is my favourite and eucalyptus. Amy, we'd be great at the spa together because we would love the same scents. Both of those are my absolute favourites. So Kim says, this year I was looking forward to the Style Van Advent calendar, but this year's really disappointing. Last year's had better products. I think so. I think the Advent calendars this year have gone off a little bit. They're not quite the same. Like last year there were some really great ones. This year I'm not inspired by any of them. I'm really not. And I kind of think for £200, which is what some of them are asking, I'd rather just buy £200 of skincare I know I like. That may be, that to me is how I'm going to approach it this year, but we'll see. Right, I'm going to take a big sip of my tea. We've got lots of comments still coming in, lots of comments to get through, so keep them coming. If you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you get back to the chat, it'll be in the right order for you. So yeah, don't forget to give the video a like, because the more likes, the more people will see it on replay and know what they've been missing, basically. Right, I'm going to take a big sip of this tea. It's so good. Tino says, Def, get you not feeling the advent calendars. Good call. I won't do them. Yeah, I've done them, and they were always they were nice. There was an element of excitement every day opening something. It was great. But I just feel like now that I've had that, I just don't want the waste. I just don't want the waste. Fristenberg says, Scott says, I was going to get the Stylevana advent calendar until I saw Kelly Driscoll open it. I watched her video as well. I love Kelly. I never miss any of her videos. Love her. And I was like, I thought that'd be better. I thought that would be better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought it'd be better. Fristenberg says, I've also abandoned skincare advent calendar and just bought a book one day and will buy another book themed one tomorrow. I'm thinking about a tea one, but I'm so picky with my teas. I had a lot of success one year with a tea one, which is why I've done the same this year. But we'll see. There's also, I wish I could remember the brand. There's a really great vegan chocolate company. I get every year a family member gets me it, and I can't remember. Is it Coco Libra or something like that? Anyway, a family member always gets me that advent calendar every year, and it is so good, like the best dairy-free chocolate you've ever had in your life. I'll be getting that one as well, hopefully. Crossing my fingers. Amelia says, hi there. Speaking of lavender, I just started using Derma E firming moisture. We've got a lot of Derma E fans in the chat today, which I love. Great brand. Absolutely amazing brand. But I just think it's funny, everyone's fangirling about Derma E at the moment, which I think is great. So just started using the Derma E Firming Moisturiser with DMAE and copper peptides. Are you familiar with it? Opinions? Love, love, and love. I have nothing more to say. I love Derma E. I love the brand. I love the DMAE one. So good, Amelia. So good. I would definitely recommend it for sure. Sophie says, same here about advent calendars. May just get the M&S one. Oh, that is one that I might be tempted with. So Marks and Spencer's, which is like a department store here in the UK, they have an advent calendar which has some really nice like beauty. It's a mixture of skincare and makeup. But they say up front what you're getting, so you know exactly what you're getting in there, so you can decide whether it's right for you, which I appreciate. And it's a good price. It is a really good price. So that is one I might be tempted with. But it's not actually an advent calendar, is it? It's more like a beauty collection, a beauty box kind of thing, I think. Tino says, but I loved when my daughter gave me a New York greeting, opening a gifted advent calendar from one of her jobs. Trader Joe's, they pack some excellent skincare goodies. Oh, a free advent calendar, I am all over. Do not get me wrong. If someone gives me an advent calendar, I am in absolute heaven. Absolute heaven. Jan says, hi Rob, my first live chat. Sending my Singaporean love to your Singapore cat, and my 14-year-old dappled accent wants to say hello. Leo, my Singaporean, will never, ever come in to our... Oh, I might see... Shall I go and see if I can find him? I'll see if I can find him for you guys at the end. We've got 15 minutes left of the live stream. I'll go get Leo. He never appears on live streams, ever, because he's very shy. But I will go get him. If we get to 100 likes, we will do Leo the cat. You can see my Singapore cat. He's so beautiful. Ella says, no calendar for me this year, just going to buy what I want. Same here, my love. Same here. Sophie said, shortcake was reference to your tea reference. Oh, it's the shortcake one. Yeah, it's so good. It's like in red packaging. So good, Sophie. It's so good. Sophie said, Dr. Idris range now ships to the UK. Seems pricey. Yeah, so I would say with the Dr. Srini Idris line, I loved their product. So I got it in PR, so I didn't pay for it. And I loved it. And I thought these products worked really well. The formulations were great. Then I looked at the price and was like, ooh, that's quite pricey. That is quite pricey. So I think it's expensive for what it is, but the products did really work. And the packaging is really nice. So I have bought a couple of things since they launched in the UK to support the brand. And I did get really good results with everything I've ever tried. I think the mask is probably the best from them. Personally. I do like it though. I do think the prices are a little bit much. Just a little bit. But it is really nice packaging, and the formulations are amazing too. Tom says, different is prescription in many countries, including the UK. Not anymore, Tom. No, we can get over the counter. Yeah, we can get over the counter different here. Probably for the last 6 months. It changed very recently, but yeah, we can get it here now. At most supermarkets can do it, or pharmacies certainly can do it. You don't need a prescription anymore, which is good. You used to have to until I think it changed about 6 months ago, which is great. Absolutely great. I know it's definitely over the counter in the US, most of the European Union. I think Australia too. I'm not sure on other places, but yeah, increasingly it's just an over-the-counter acne treatment, which is amazing. I wish I could have got it over the counter when I was going through my teens. It would have made life so much easier. Amy says we almost saw her. I know. Luckily, I didn't. Kim says, let's see. Oh, stupid YouTube. I've lost where I am in the chat. Bear with. Coming back. Finding where we are. There we are. Kim says, and too much makeup in my opinion. This is that. I like a makeup advent calendar or a skincare advent calendar. I think crossing the two doesn't really appeal. Adelia, when is Lip Balm coming back? It will be this year for sure. This year for sure. I can't give a more accurate date, but it will be coming back this year, I promise you. Sweet Tea said, once again, Rob disappoints by wearing pants. Oh, I don't think I'm disappointing anyone. I think they're glad. I think the whole world is glad that I'm dressed. Hells, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. And Kim says, the Yes Style Advent Calendar, in their opinion, slightly better. I would probably agree. So, what's your take on Derma E anti-wrinkle renewal cream? We have a lot of Derma E fans. I love a Derma E moment. I think all their products are great, actually. All their products. Tino said, do you use that timeless vitamin C with Tret or Too Strong? I use it in the morning. And I never have any problems if I use Tret in the evening. It's fine. So, yeah, I tend to use it in the morning. And then I'll use it in... use that in the morning. And then I'll use the Tret in the evening. So, yeah, kind of a mixture. Like a mixture of both, and I don't have any issue. I would say my skin is more tolerant of Tret than it used to be. Definitely there's been an improvement. It used to be really overly sensitive, but now it has really improved. We've missed you, Hells. Steven back, yay! We have missed you. Where have you been, my love? Hope all is amazing with you. Said Round Table Pizza just got jalapeno poppers and cheese sticks. I'm glad I made it today. That sounds amazing. Send some my way. Send some my way. Let's see. Sweet Tea. I love you, Sweet Tea. I absolutely adore you. Hell says, Rob, so grateful for you for planting the seed to go to the UK 16th September. Though we didn't meet, I had the best time. Oh, do you know what, Hells? I should have... Hells. I know that we had to push back the date of the pop-up shop. I would have still come to London. You should have said we could have gone for drinks in London. I would... Yes. Oh, but I'm glad you had an amazing time. I would have still come to London. We could have at least had drinks. We could have definitely had a wine or two. But I'm so glad you had the best time. Botulinum retinal. Yeah, I could have bought some. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed you, my love. So sorry. I'm so glad that you had a great time in the UK and in London. John says, hi, Rob. Menopause skincare tips as the skin becomes dry. Yes, I would say everyone's menopause experience will be different. Some people break out. Some people get extra dry. Some people get extra sensitive. Some people get extra oily. Everyone's experience is kind of different. I would say, generally speaking, during the menopause, most people experience a slowdown in cell turnover. So good to get on your exfoliation game. Go for something gentle, lactic acid a couple of times a week, perfect. I would say probably up your oils. So even if you have oily skin, don't forget that some oils can help. So if you go through the menopause and you have really oily skin as a result of it, go for rosehip seed oil. That'll minimize and break apart some of the excess oil. If you've got really dry skin, go for jojoba oil, which will help increase it. But whichever one you go for, get an oil in your life, I would say. And just accept that every day is going to be a little different. I know quite a few people going through the menopause at the moment, and one day it's this, the next minute it's that, and that's absolutely fine. That's normal. I think everyone feels that they're a freak, like their body's different, or it's not because they're not having a standard experience. I think everyone's experience will be different. So yeah, my top tips are getting an oil that's appropriate to the level of oil in your skin. Keep on top of your exfoliation game, and it should, definitely help. Adelia said that body lotion, it's the Transparent Lab Vitamin Enriched Body Lotion. Can I hold it up there? Can you see? Hopefully that helps. So good. Where are we at? S said just started Dermatica Tret for eczema induced PIH. Using once a week, minimal peeling but so dry. Not sure if it's the eczema or the purging. Also, when do you see significant changes? If you're only using a couple of times a week, which I think sounds right for you and your situation, it's going to take you a little time to see those results for sure. Maybe up to 6 months, but stay with it because perseverance is key. Borneo, we love you. Hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Catherine says, of course there's an ad the second you answer my question. It's so annoying. If I could get rid of ads on these live streams, I would. Genuinely would. YouTube does not make that possible. Beautissimo says, Danielle says, good evening, lovely to see you. I bought the Transparent Labs Retinol body cream and it keeps pilling. Do you have any tips? Oh, I don't have pilling with it, but different people, it'll work differently for different people, obviously. Also, is it common enough for a retinol cream to be white? Yes. So retinol depends on the base formulation. So actually, if you take the top, I can't take the top of this, but it has a yellowy hue to it. It depends on the concentration, the form, the base formulation. For this, it's encapsulated, so that will minimize the yellowness of it as well. So yeah, I won't worry too much about that. In terms of the pilling, I would say put it on slightly damp skin. That should help. That's, in my experience, that helps with everything. Don't excessively rub. Let the body sink it in itself. Don't excessively rub and put it on damp skin. That should definitely help. Just me says, how many minutes should I wait in between serums and cleansers? 30 seconds, more than enough. People wait like 5 minutes. 30 seconds, more than enough. Navdeep, great to see you. Sending love to Canada. Scott says rub approved mask alert. Right, I've just let me see where we are in these comments. Let's see. Right, I think I'm almost at the end of the comments. Let's see where we are. See, you got me. Bribed by the cat. Yes, I will show everyone Leo. He's such a little sweetheart. He's such a sweetheart. So I'll show it. I'll go get him in a minute. We've got 5 minutes left of the live stream. So if you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and that would really help me. I would also say if anyone has any questions around the about their orders from the brand or anything, just drop us an email. But actually just know that all orders will be, if they haven't landed already, quite a few have. If they haven't landed already, it'll be this week. So just keep your eye out. And I just want to say thank you for your patience. I know people are desperate to try the products, and I'm so appreciative of everyone's support. So yeah, if your orders are on the way, they're all dispatched, they're on the way, and they should be reaching you very shortly. Elise says, what's your favourite azelaic acid serum? I love the one by Theramide, I love the one by Nineless, I love the one by Geek and Gorgeous. Those three, love them. Thoughts on 10% urea on the face every day? As long as you've not got super sensitive skin, absolutely fine. Z Curl says, really curious about remedy for pore size, Dr. Shah brand, but it has a retinoid in it and I'm already on tretinoin. Yeah, I don't think that's appropriate if you're on tretinoin. I think it'd be too much personally. That's one of the main reasons I haven't tried it. I'd like to try it for the other ingredients, but I don't need another retinoid in my life. So that's the only reason I haven't tried it too. Anna says, Rob, can't wait for my serum in the post. Just a quick question. Can I use Hylamide Sub-Q Skin with retinol and vitamin C? Yes, and yes. Perfect together. And thank you so much for your order. It should be coming this week. I should imagine it'll be this week, and cannot wait to hear what you think of it. Tina said, I'm going on a consultation with Dr. Idris. She's amazing. One of the nicest people I've ever met, like from the influencer space. Amazing, absolutely lovely, but you're gonna have to dish the dirt. You're gonna have to tell me exactly what she's like. I cannot wait to hear it. Z Curl Girl said, thinking about getting the Style Varna calendar because I already have or tried almost every skincare product in the S-Style one. This is fair. I think check out what's in there first to make sure you're not getting too many duplicates, and then it's all good. Vanessa said, your skin looks very radiant today. Any new products you haven't talked about on the channel? Today, what have I done? No. Oh, I tell you what I have got on. I've got the, where is it? Oh, here. I'm using the Ultrist primer as the sunscreen today. That is extra dewy. That gives you a really nice, dewy, hydrated look. So I'm going to put it down to that. It's a really great sunscreen as well. Yeah, I'm going to put it down to that. I've spoken about it on the channel before, I know. But it is really good. I think that's maybe... yeah, maybe why. Tino says, cut off comment, but I see Idris in December. Yet products I don't think I'll consider for the price. Maybe trying the depuffer. It's supposed to be good. if they have a good Black Friday sale, I might stock up. That is true. So did I miss the pop-up? No, it's still happening this year. We just have to sign the contract with the... My priority was getting everyone's orders out. Getting that sorted, everyone's orders out. And now I can focus on signing the contract with the landlord. And then I'll be able to announce the date. So watch this space. Suzanne says, hormones suck. Finishing breastfeeding threw me into this new world of sensitive, acne-prone hell. I know. And literally, hormones can... You can't predict them. You cannot predict them whatsoever. It is wild, isn't it, how our bodies act? At least it's kojic acid versus azelaic acid, both. Use them both together if you're looking to really tackle PIH. So good together, absolutely. Amelia says, during menopause, I got drier and acne prone. Yep, sounds about right. Fortunately, it's gotten better. All kinds of weird symptoms nobody talked about. Don't worry, things will calm down eventually. I think this is it. No one seems to talk about it, and so everyone thinks they're on their own. I could hear that. Danielle says, so thanks for the help with the body lotion. My pleasure, my love. Chelsea says, I never get to catch you live, but I've helped so much with my skincare. Thank you. We love you. Thank you so much. Waxer said, would you use growth factors and copper peptides in the same routine? Yes, absolutely. You can use them together. And Alien said, have you seen the surgeon online on Insta who is against chemical sunscreens? Oh, there's always someone. The whole great chemical sunscreen, physical sunscreen debate, use what works for you. I hate it when I see these people online saying, oh, this is this is the other. Use what works for you. I know so many people that only use sunscreens because they can use chemical ones that don't leave a white cast. I know lots of people that like to use mineral sunscreens because that's what works for them. I just say to people, use what works for you. There is not a single study that anyone's ever been able to show me that shows that chemical sunscreens do anything other than protect your skin from the sun. If I would say to people, if you're not happy with them or you're not, go for a mineral one. As long as you're wearing a sunscreen, I don't mind. But I'm with the Alien. I just think it's so like the fear mongering drives me mad. Catherine says, Rob, do you have any recommendation for super stabilizing effective vitamin C serum? I can only get through 2/3 before it runs out. It can be difficult. Keeping it in the fridge. Are you keeping it in the fridge? That can really help. If you keep it in the fridge, that might be the answer. Stick with Geek and Gorgeous. Keep it in the fridge. See if that works, my love. So let's see. Rob reached the end. Suzanne, we're here. We're at the end. We're at the end. Right, I've got 1 minute. I'm going to go get my cat, Leo. If you haven't already, if you can hit that like button while I'm gone, I'm going to go get Leo so everyone can see what a little beautiful boy he is. Bear with. Are you going to say hi to everyone? Oh, you can't scamper yet. You have to at least say hello. You have to at least say hello. Look, look, look. You're going to say hello? Yeah. Everyone, this is Leo. This is a Singaporean. He's beautiful. He is just a bit shy, very playful, very in your face at all times, aren't you? Yes. You like your people and you hate everyone else. Yeah, literally just his people and nobody else. Yeah. I'm going to say hi to everyone. Oh, there we go. You're getting a lot of love. And I don't know where the dog is. Oh, you're going down, are you, Leo? And I'll just get Lon. He'll be somewhere. Lonnie! Lon! What's this? Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Come say hi. Yes, I know. There we go. Oh. Yes, are you going to say hi to everyone? Yes, oh, yes, lovely, lovely, yes, lovely, smelly breath. Yes. Yes, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes. I know, it's great. There we have it. All animals present and correct. Let's see, look, see who got the most likes. You see lots of people. I think Leo's special because nobody ever sees him. So, yeah, everyone seems to like Leo. You're usually here. You're always here, aren't you? Yes, like that bad smell you can never get rid of. Waxter says, highly concentrated cuteness. He does want his walk. And honestly, Suzanne, if you saw the weather, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's busy yawning. So hopefully, I know he's fallen asleep on my lap. Great, that's me for the evening. Well, thank you so much, everyone. We've got a video going live in 30 minutes, so keep your eye out for that. But thank you to everyone for joining me on this live stream. I hope you all have absolutely phenomenal and amazing rest of your weekend, and thank you for joining me. Love you all so much. Take care, guys. Bye.